Right. And that is us live. So we are not playing the normal game tonight. We are playing our goblin game because we have an absence. And that means that you all get to be your most terrible selves. Unless you just want to be a nice goblin. So what we did last time doesn't matter too much, but sort of as a very, very small recap, some of you played some goblins. You went out and did some stuff. You brought stuff back to the sort of leader of your goblin troop, whose name is Snotclaw. He's sort of he's not the head of all goblins, but he's sort of the head of your, like I said, your little enclave. So, and he's sort of like issued orders to like go out and bring treasures back. So the goblins are pretty expendable. If they die, there's another goblin out there somewhere that you can be, and that goblin will just kind of be there. The premise is you guys are here in the Goblin Cave, right? And Snotclaw has gathered together a group of you. So the five of you plus a handful of other goblins. And he's wearing a shiny new amulet that he received from Hoblin and some other goblins. Hoblin, the rest of your quartet are off doing something else. He like gets you all together and he's like, okay, I've called you here because I have an important announcement. It's high time we goblins take our place in the world. It's time that we fight back. No more living in caves for us. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna take over the Ratman village. But what I need you to do is to go scout out the Ratman village and bring out some intel so that we know what we're up against. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, sure. Let's go do that.
Okay, boss.
Okay. I like that go-getter attitude. There's a promotion in your future. If you don't die, you probably will. Okay. Where's the Ratman village? I don't know. That's for you to find out and tell me. So, go on. Shoo.
Okay.
Waves you away, right? So, like I said, you're amongst a handful of other goblins. So there's probably like 20 of you all in told that have been sent on this mission. And so you guys head out. Does anyone have any clue where to start or want to roll discern realities that you might know something?
I'm gonna refuse to discern realities and instead roll 1d4. 4. They're south. I know it. I feel it in my guts.
Okay. Yeah. And a lot of the other goblins are like, oh, he knows. Okay, let's go. Ha.
I assume I'm getting a good bit of weird looks.
100%.
I'm not just a goblin, but I'm a goblin and a half.
Do tell.
So I am a conjoined twin goblin. One side's Bill, one side's Ted. We're conjoined at the hip. We have 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 torsos, 2 heads. That means double the thinky power.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am bright green, and I'm carrying a poop stick and a frying pan because I dual wield.
What is a poop stick?
It's a stick that I cover with poop.
Your poop or just any poop?
Yeah, whatever I find.
Okay. All right.
Yes, on all the quotes.
I'm Bill, master of the poop stick. That's Ted, master of the frying pan.
All right. So you guys set off on your adventure. And the thing that I do doesn't do. Let's try this. There we go. And so you're out in the wild. You're heading south, and you've made camp for the evening, sitting around the fire. What do goblins talk about when they're just sitting around a fire?
Did you guys see the rat catch last night?
No.
Oh, come on. It's the premier sport. Rat catch. You release a rat and several goblins try to catch it.
Oh no, I was watching chicken fighting.
Oh, how was that? I hear El Pollo's getting good.
No, he got beaten by a outcomer called Scrambled.
Oh. Might have to watch him.
Yeah. I just played Hey Dude,
I,
smell my fart.
Eh.
Hey Dude, smell my fart.
Oh, yeah, that's a fart.
Roll. I need you to roll. What's well, dexterity. I don't know. It's just a flat roll, anyways. Doesn't matter. You don't have stats. 2d6.
2?
Yeah, 2d6. So there's a lot of things going on there. But you know what? I'll give you the last 2, which add up to 10. So do you want your fart to smell bad or good?
Well, to a goblin, bad is good. So
rank.
I guess
You
I want
want-
them to enjoy the experience. So I want it to smell bad, which is good.
Yeah. So you rip the dankest fart possible.
Oh, smells like 3-day-old milk and eggs.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Oh, perfect.
Probably all the brie I've been eating.
You know what brie is?
Yeah, we kidnapped someone. Her name was Bree. Or at least that's what she kept telling.
Jeez.
But delicious.
I can't smell anything. Nut Scratcher is my name, and I always have one finger up my nose and the other one down my pants, and they switch back and forth half the time.
What determines
I
the
can't
switch?
smell anything. What are you talking about? Say what?
I mean, if it's like a pepper smells, you'll smell something.
What determines the switch?
Nothing. Just
Okay.
howling randomly.
So Hoblin, you've seen some things.
I have
Yeah.
terrible things.
Yeah. So are you engaging in conversation, or are you still like dealing with your own goblin trauma?
I'm sitting there just twitching and popping a fireball off in my hand every once in a while.
Roll. Yeah, just give me a roll. Yeah. One fireball catches Sing Junwoo's fart, and it blazes up for like half a second.
I fall on the ground laughing.
Sweet. That was awesome.
So while you guys are there, suddenly there's a rustling in the woods. Does anyone want to roll defy danger, or
I'm gonna throw a fireball
where in the woods?
at the rustling.
Yeah. So
Yes, this is correct. I feel good about this.
yeah, it's great. Nut Scratcher. Could you? You rolled a 6, so yeah. Hoblin, if you could roll an attack roll on Nut Scratcher, that'd be cool.
I feel really good about these rolls tonight.
So, and you will also take damage because Nut Scratcher is just right there where you're at.
Sweet.
So you gotta throw the woods, but you hit Nut Scratcher and yourself both for 8 damage. Nut Scratcher, do you retaliate?
Oh yeah, I stick my finger straight up out of my crotch into his face, and it works as a frozen touch is what it works at, but it's like a stink bomb instead. So I'm using frozen touch rules.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
yeah.
totally.
You roll for it. So Hoblin, roll an opposed roll. Yeah, it doesn't work. You fail miserably. Hoblin, you have the opportunity to thwart his retaliation with an attack.
Do I
If you
have to attack?
You don't have to. No.
No, I just want to roll backwards on my back like I'm stop, dropping, and rolling, and putting myself out.
Yeah. Okay.
While laughing and just enjoying the flames.
Yeah.
Bill
Right.
and Ted also start cackling wildly, but out of sync.
Yeah. And then is it David? David? David. All right, cool. So
Yeah, big eye.
so David, you while this is going on, you actually notice there's definitely some sort of creatures in the wood, a number of them.
I'm going to activate my invisibility and slink over there.
Okay, yeah. So invisibility is still like cast a spell, so you roll 2d6 on whatever stat, because it doesn't matter, you don't have them. Yeah. So you go invisible, but you sort of you're gonna lose the spell for a time. So we'll say handful of rounds. All right. So you go invisible though, and so you start making your way over to the woods, and as you get closer, you see there's a nice little cluster of kobolds coming through the woods towards your direction.
I am
Nice.
inspect, and then I start slinking away. Back to
Alright. Yeah.
Guys. Kobolds over there.
You said kobolds?
Yes. So actually, let me. I will do this because like I said, there's like 20 goblins in your camp, right? So let's do this.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah. So a handful of them were like kobolds. Did somebody say kobolds? And they're yelling.
All I heard was dinner.
Dinner!
So about that time, you hear a bursting from the tree line, and at least 8 or so kobolds are bursting out, all wielding spears. What would you like to do?
Obviously, I'm throwing a fireball.
Yeah, roll.
Yes.
Yeah, it just explodes in your hand. Can everyone roll Defy Danger on your dexterity for me?
On our nothing? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just 2d6.
Perfect. 6.
All right, and then roll some damage, Hoblin.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see. Nut Scratcher, Bill and Ted, David. You're all. And was that a 3 that you rolled too? So yeah, no. So you're all taking the 6 damage. Hoblin also 6 damage. And then Sing Junwoo, you're just taking 3 damage as the fireball explodes right in all your general vicinity. And then it blows you all back. Some of the other goblins jump in. They start sort of attacking with these kobolds. So you've got a minute to sort of clutch yourself and then decide an action.
I just scream, kill them all, and then rush the closest one.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's do.
Ooh, 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, all right. So, and we'll say that you guys are facing in this direction. So just pretend this is an empty field. All right. Yeah. So you're gonna attack one of the 3 in the front.
Yeah.
Pick one.
I rolled a 7. I'm going to attack the leftmost one.
Okay. So
left this way. This one.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. And then so roll some damage.
For 8 damage.
Dang, nice, bro.
Hit, boy.
Yeah. So I mean, so you are going to trade blows with it to some degree. So, but how do you attack it?
Ted is gonna line up the frying pan on one side, and I'm gonna stab the poop stick through the other.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna like sort of like sandwich in between the poop stick and the frying pan.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a nose piercing.
Yes. Okay. And then he kind of like gets you with the spear load for 3 damage. Do you guys have +1 armor? Is that what you have?
I don't
Sheet.
remember.
Let me look at the sheet. Let me pull the sheet.
Doesn't say on it. The sheet says
Mine doesn't have marked.
Armor. Oh yeah, no armor. Yeah, so you can choose. There's an option to choose armor, but yeah, okay, so no armor. Gotcha. Yeah, so but yeah, so you take 3 damage. You do 8 damage to it. Definitely, like you've done. You know, you wounded it pretty good. It seems like. And so who's going next?
I'm going to slink back. And what ranged weapons do we have, or do I have to take marksman?
If you want ranged weapons, you got to take marksman. Yeah.
Okay. It just says range damage +1, so I don't know if we get it before.
Yeah. I mean, you can throw a rock, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm okay. So I'm going to start picking up rocks and then just like throwing them at random.
Okay.
Towards the end, but, not aiming specifically.
Yeah. So you're trying to like randomly hit things.
Well, pick up a bunch of pebbles and eventually something's going to hit properly.
Yeah, let's roll a dex roll. Yeah. So you hit nothing, and your invisibility drops.
Oh, I forgot that I was still invisible.
Yeah.
Slink back enough.
Yeah. And so yeah, you certainly have made yourself open and vulnerable. All right. Then what is Sing Junwoo doing?
Well, I guess I have a quick question. If I want to animate dead and there's nothing dead, can I just roll and see if anything pops out of the ground? Like maybe some pre-buried corpse that I can res?
Yeah, I mean,
Or do I have to wait till something
roll animate dead.
Well, if you wait a minute, a few goblins are going to be dead.
For sure.
Dang.
Yeah, but I could pull some marsh beast out of the fucking ground too.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, it's still just like it's a swamp, right? But there's some squirrel remains around. You get a full-fledged squirrel.
On an 11? I should at least get an alligator.
If
We're in the
you
woods.
if you knew for sure there was a dead alligator there, or you saw one, sure. But like, I was going to give you a bug, so
Wow.
squirrel. So you get a squirrel.
What's my squirrel damage?
A collection. Well, let's say it will assist you, right? So it'll give you like a +1 to attack. So if you attack with the squirrel, you'll get 1 added to it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're over there conjuring up a squirrel. Then Hoblin, or actually, let's go to Nut Scratcher. Nut Scratcher, what do you do?
All right, we're going to just run into the mix of them and grab the closest kobold and shove both my fingers into his nose.
Okay, all right. So yeah, let's do a roll.
Sounds about right.
You do run into the mix of them, and then a number of them have at you with their spears. We'll say you take 1 damage. The dice love you. Whatever. As they stab at you in the center of them. So let's see. You're now sort of in the center. All right. And then Hoblin, you recovered from your failure.
Yeah. Fucking fireball, boy.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Jesus. Oh man, you suck at fireballing. Apparently.
I do.
Are you nearsighted? Is that what's going on?
Maybe.
Yeah. So you fire a fireball, and it just goes straight down and hits the ground beneath you, and roll some damage.
Sweet. Yes.
Just 1 damage as it
I
explodes
can't
at your
believe
feet.
that.
Yeah. So at least you roll bad consistently.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. All right. Bill and Ted. So Hoblin, you're like over here doing some stuff. That's
Yeah,
scratch
on
your-
fire.
We got Sunji Moo. So David's over here throwing rocks. So yeah, Bill and Ted, what's up?
I guess since I'm with this one kobold, I'm gonna go ahead and attack him again.
Yeah, okay.
It rolled an 8. So
All right.
this time,
And roll some damage.
4.
Okay. You're going to kill him, but you're also going to get attacked. So
Okay. Since I stabbed the poop stick through his nose, I'm gonna wrench it around to my ass, block the pan, and fart in his face.
yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, you're killing him with the wrenching, but the fart's just sort of with the teabag of the whole ordeal.
I fart and then I cackle.
Yeah, and then you're gonna take a spear to the knee for 3 damage, thrown by this kobold back here that's behind. So, okay.
You fat
All right.
bitch.
All right. What's David doing?
Be smarter and grab a larger rock, pick it up,
Okay.
and then
Sure.
throw it.
Yeah. Roll. On deck. Well, it's a flat roll.
The rock does no better.
Yeah. So you pick up the rock. It's too heavy. You go to throw it and you just drop it on your foot. Yeah. And you're gonna take. Click the button. Yeah, 4 damage from dropping the rock on your foot. And then sing.
So I guess I'm going to attack with my undead squirrel friend, the closest thing to me.
Okay, so that'd probably be
I'm not sure where you got me in there, but
would be like this guy right here.
sure.
All right.
So I'm gonna roll. Oh gosh. Oh, that did not go well.
No, yeah. So you and your squirrel friend run full force, and the squirrel leaps in the air for an attack along with you, so the squirrel gets impaled and dies instantly. Gets just sort of like demolished, and you miss your attack, so this goblin or this kobold killing the squirrel, dodging your attack, and that's sort of what's happening with you. While that's happening, Nut Scratcher.
We're going to grab a kobold and just shove his face into my crotch.
Okay. Yeah. So you're no, you're not. You're
No, I'm
totally
not
not.
doing anything.
Yeah.
This is
So
great.
you're still like in the midst of a large group, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Getting stabbed to death. That's what you're
Yeah. So yeah, you're 2 damage as they're all stabbing at
Scratcher
you.
goes "Yeah!" and falls over. He's gone.
So I will you do have the option to do a death throw on your next turn, or if you
Okay.
want, you can just come in with a new goblin. So
We're gonna do
you
the
are-
death throw just for the fun of it.
Okay. All right. So okay. If you're going and rolling, we'll come back to you the next time. But so all right, you've passed your death throw with a 9, which means you'll come back with a slight consequence. All right, Hoblin.
Fireball.
Yeah.
I am throwing a fucking fireball. Yes.
Yeah. I don't. You're awful at this. Just awful.
I'm the best. I was made for this.
Yeah. Another fireball just explodes in your hand. And roll damage.
Oh yeah, I died.
Yeah. It takes your hand off, I think.
Sweet.
and then you die from the explosion. And do you want to do a death throw or
Yes. Oh, I want a death throw for
Okay,
sure.
yeah. Go ahead and roll that, and we'll resolve it when we come back around.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. All right, so we'll come back to that on the next round. Bill and Ted, some goblins are dying here and there. What are you doing?
Kill them harder, and then I'm gonna, I guess, attack the next one.
Yeah, okay.
With an 8.
All right. And how do you want to do that? Oh, that's not good.
I guess I'm gonna run up to him, and then double headbutt from each side.
Okay, yeah. And so you're doing 7 damage as you attack said kobold and double headbutt. They're going to retaliate for a little bit of damage. So you're going to take 4 damage as they also sort of. So this is the one that threw the spear. So he's just sort of like punching you in the process while you're double headbutting. And so you are now in a back and forth with another kobold. David.
I'm gonna go and find the largest rock I possibly can find. Pick it up with both hands this time. 2 hands.
Try it, yeah.
Lob it.
Yeah, let's see if you can. Okay.
Use
Yeah.
both.
Yeah. So both hands is the trick. Yeah. And which goblin are you throwing it at?
I'm gonna do this guy right here.
What was that at? Was that this
All
one?
right.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And yeah, roll some damage. Okay. Yeah, I mean you throw a rock and it hits him and knocks him back a little bit when you hit him with it. And let's see. Yeah. Okay. Here's a question: do you want to do additional damage but open yourself up to attack?
Yes.
Okay. So roll another d6 of damage. Yeah. So you're able to throw, I guess, another rock. Like it's like when they in Naruto where they throw the shuriken and then throw the shadow shuriken behind it, right? Yeah. So the rock hits him, knocks him over, and then the next rock also hits him. But when that happens, a spear out of the darkness comes and hits you, and you take 4 damage as a spear comes flying from this kobold over here.
Yeah.
So, but that so let's see, that's 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, this kobold over here not looking too good. He's looking pretty rough. Sing.
I've still got a fresh kobold in front of me, right? He's taking no damage. Yeah, so I'm just going to do a normal attack on him right now.
Okay. Wow, you guys are just sucking tonight. Okay.
Sucking.
We're saving our good roll for the actual campaign.
Yeah. So yeah, you you got like a 6, right? So that's a fail. So you go to attack. He dodges entirely, and then goes in for a stab with his spear at point blank range, and you take 8 damage as he hits you with that. All right, Nut Scratcher. So you've fallen into the fog of death, but sort of out of the mist when you're in the in between. A shadowy figure comes out. And it says, well, looks like you're in between worlds. I could send you back for a price.
A nut?
Says, oh, no. This is a price that I require for my entertainment, you see. He says, you can return, but you must always hop on 1 foot lest you die.
Sure.
Very well. Then you shall return. And then the fog lifts, and you wake up on the battlefield. We'll say you have 5 HP. You wake up with.
Okay.
And then you must hop on 1 foot, which will give you disadvantage to anything sort of agility related.
Fair enough. All right, so I'm still in the middle of everything, right?
Yes, you are.
All right, so I grab my hands on my pants, rip out all my crotch fur, and just shove it in the guy's face. The kobold who stabbed me to death.
Okay. Yeah. You roll for it. You don't.
No, no.
What the?
I don't do anything,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
You might just die right now again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna die again with, with no crotch hair.
Yeah. You hop over to him and go to shove in his face, and he trips you on your one leg and slams your face into the ground. And I mean, you know, you're gonna take 5 damage.
Next damage again.
And yeah, you die again.
Couldn't
Hoblin,
die without getting a Brazilian.
Hoblin. So a similar scenario. You're in sort of the mist, and out of it, a shadowy figure comes, and he's like, "Another one." What? Jesus. All right, let's get this over with. Blah blah blah. You're dead. Come back with a price. Let's see. For you, every time you cast Fireball, you have to punch yourself in the face.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
Okay, great. And he says, "Bing, bada, boom," and the mist figures, and you like wake up on the battlefield.
I instantly cast Fireball.
Yeah, do it.
You mistook which hand and punched yourself with a fireball.
Yeah, you punch yourself in the face with the same. So cast Fireball damage and a D4 for punching yourself.
Yeah, I'm instantly dead. Can I roll the save again?
Yes, you know what, you can.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, you're gonna be dead. Also, Nut Scratcher, do you also want to roll for another death save? Yeah, you're gone as well. Your characters. So go ahead and be thinking of another character that you're gonna bring in on the next round, because like I said, there's a handful of goblins in the area and they're all doing whatever. Bill and Ted, what's happening?
I'm gonna keep attacking. I have not even noticed what's going on behind me. I'm just like, yeah, we're totally winning this shit.
Of course.
With a 10.
Jeez, yeah, okay.
Goblins never die. 5 damage.
Okay, yeah. And so let's see, what was the? Yeah, okay. All right, you'll kill him. So
Bill holds the poop stick down. Ted slaps him in the nuts, so when he leans down, he impales himself.
yeah, all right. Yeah, you bring him down, and it you end that kobold's life. And he dies. Shoot. All right, David.
I just turn around like, we're the bet. What the fuck?
Just some like dead goblins on the ground. So what does David do?
Oh, I'm going to pick up a slightly smaller rock and throw it at the dude, one-handed, but you know, not too heavy.
Sure.
Let's see.
All right. Yeah, and then roll some damage. So, like, he's standing back up. He's been hit with 2 rocks. He's finally shaking it off. You toss it. You hit him with another rock. It's just enough to piss him off, though, right? It makes him angry. And then he's going to start charging in your area. But also, while that's happening, this kobold has run up to you and like sucker punched you.
I'm dead.
Well, we don't know how much damage. Right?
I have 1.
Okay. I mean, I can't do less than 1. No.
Yeah.
But
So.
he does 2 damage, sort of knocking you out. So do you want to roll a death save?
That's 2d6.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not dead. You can lay there and play dead if you want for a minute, but you're not dead. You're just you get knocked unconscious momentarily, and you look dead.
Partly dead.
Mostly dead. Not dead yet. Sing.
I'm going to attack Kobold in front of me. And it doesn't work.
Yeah, you swing and a miss. And when you do, comes in 3 damage with his spear.
Yeah, that's me, right? No, I got 1 health left.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Yeah. So Joel, what new goblin do we see on the field running around doing things?
This goblin with a top hat and a flower on his chest pops out, and he says, "I'm the great Gobelini," and he does prestidigitation, and he creates a rat, really sexy, disgusting-looking kobold.
Okay, well these are like lizardy kobolds, but
All right, well, lizardy, sexy kobold. I don't care. Whatever
Yeah.
they find attractive.
As long as it's sexy.
Okay. Yeah, so roll. I mean, it's like cast a spell, right? So let's roll for casting the spell.
What the fuck? It's 2d6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
You create a slightly sexy kobold.
Perfect.
It's enough to draw the attention. So you catch the eye of one kobold, and it starts sort of wandering that way towards the image. Yeah. So and then Derek, what do we see here?
So we see Nut Scratcher's cousin come out, who's Bus Scratcher.
Ah, nice.
And he's got
And-
both hands down his pants,
Both hands. He's
his
2-hand pants.
backside pants.
Yeah.
And he grabs the goblin who killed Nut Scratcher twice, and just shoves his hands down his throat. Yes.
all right. Roll some damage.
All right. So this does. All right. So this one is since it's poisoned, it's a poison weapon since it's the
Yeah.
other part. So it's 1d4 damage poison over time. What does that
Okay,
mean?
so you roll your regular damage. So your
All right.
d6,
D6.
and then you also roll a d4.
It says over
Nice.
time.
Yeah, so
Right.
yeah,
It's going to
six
do
is
2 damage the next 3 rounds to him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, it takes. It'll take 6 damage now. And then yeah, the poison will act, and so each of the next 3 rounds 2 damage.
Perfect.
Additional.
He's gagging. The kobold is gagging severe.
Yeah. He's choking on it. But so while you're attacking him, his kobold buddy comes around and whacks you. Now he's thrown his spear, but he's picked up a stick off the ground.
Okay.
So he gives you a whack with the spear for 2 damage as you're fighting there.
Got it.
Bill and Ted.
Let's see. So the 2 goblins that were near me are dead, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna see how most of our goblins somehow keep killing themselves. And I'm just gonna kind of step backwards this way.
Okay.
And just be like, "Yeah, you got them, guys," and duck behind a tree.
Okay. Yeah. You. So let's roll for like hiding, stealth, or whatever.
6.
You're standing behind a 1 foot tall sapling.
Yeah, they can't see shit.
You are not hidden, but it'll be a minute before anyone comes after you. But you were not hidden at all. Yeah.
I'm just hiding. I've got the frying pan in front of Ted's face.
Yeah. All right. So then, David, this one kobold that was after you is now heading over in
down,
Bill and Ted's direction.
I'm down.
No, you were 11, didn't you?
Oh, I did come back. Do I not deal with
So
the
you-
shadow
you-
man?
You have like 5 health. Yeah, you're so you're not dead
Okay.
because you were on 11, so you're just like not dead.
Okay. So how much health am I at?
5.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to pick up a rock. Big surprise. and
It's one trick
roll
pony.
at him and hit him in the back of the head.
The one that's heading over towards Bill and Ted.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Roll for it. Yeah. Yeah. Roll some damage. Yeah. Yeah. You crack him in the back of the head for 3 damage. It makes him stumble forward and disorients him. He doesn't know exactly where it came from. Do you want to do additional damage, opening yourself up for attack, or no?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Roll another. Yeah. So I mean, yeah. Toss another rock. Hits him. But at this time, he turns around, like he knows right where it came from, right? And then he starts charging back in your direction. He grabs one of the rocks you threw off the ground and chucks it at you as he's running. You take 4 damage. As he hits you square in the face with one of your own rocks.
Back down the
So, yeah, not dead yet. All right, so and Ryan, you died completely, right?
With me? No, I got 1 HP left.
I want to
I'm gonna do my final. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to just fail to attack this guy in front of me again.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna die.
Yeah, as goblins do sometimes. Okay, all right. So you're gonna attack him, and then he's gonna like sort of flat back. So how much damage do you do? Okay. So and how are you attacking him?
As I have my bloody guts and entrails lay all over the floor, and I gasp my last breath. You don't know where I've been. And I just die on top of him because you're gonna kill me because it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So yeah, you wrestle him to the ground, and then sort of he claps back for 2 damage, which is just it's just enough to push you over the edge. Yeah. Do you want to roll a saving throw?
Negative.
Yeah. So you should let that goblin die where it is.
He day.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all. So Great Goblin-y. I feel like the other goblins hate Great Goblin. I don't know why, but I just feel like they do. He's too fancy. He was probably friends with the briefcase goblin.
Yes.
He was one of my great cousins.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up to the one that's being distracted by my semi-sexy, horrible, gross thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna touch him and turn him neon orange.
Okay. All right. You can roll an advantage on that too. Sure.
Yeah. So is that just 2 rolls then?
Yeah.
Oh, it's happening. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. You turn him orange, and I don't know for what purpose, but you definitely do that. But so this other goblin here who's been hit by a number of rocks, not doing all that great, but he sees you sort of taking this action, so he's coming in. So what's this? Move you back over here. He
Cool.
comes in to attack you, and he's going to do some damage. 4 damage as he comes in and whacks you with his spear. Butt scratcher.
Yep. We're going to pick up Nut Scratcher and use him as a weapon and bonk the closest kobold.
Okay. And so while that's happening, also the one that you gave the poison damage to takes an additional 2 damage.
Right.
Right. So you're attacking the one that one or the one that attacked you?
Yes, we're gonna hit the one that attacked me back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you pick up Butt Scratcher, using him as a weapon, and you hit this guy for 4 damage. Meanwhile, the poison goblin is going to take his shots in, seeing the opening, and you're going to take 3 damage from him, since you're involved with the 2 of them there, and then back to Bill and Ted.
So the kobold that was coming at me turned around and started rushing.
David.
Fucking David. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna rush up behind him and go, Ted, you go right, I go left.
Please tell me you yell that out like as loud as possible too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah.
And then I'll attack him.
All right.
With an 8.
All right, and roll some damage.
With an 8.
You'll kill the bejesus out of him. How do you want to go about it?
So, we accidentally killed him. When I shouted that, I forgot which was my right and left, and Bill went right and Ted went left, and we just wrapped around him, tripped, fell, and broke his neck.
Okay. All right. So when you trip and fall on him, it also damages you to some degree too as well, though. So you will take 2 damage as you fall over on top of his body, maybe cutting yourself slightly on his spiky back or whatever. I don't know.
I am at 1 HP.
Yeah, but not dead. David, what's going on?
Sorry. I am going to run to this little guy here, just on to the right, with my newfound hold the rock technique.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you will have to run by the goblin that was.
I'm going to this goblin here.
Yeah. But you were up here, right?
Yes.
So you have to run by this guy to go to this guy over here. And he's the one that was fighting Jung.
No, I'm going to the one
was
right next to. I'm going to that.
I was fighting that guy.
So you were fighting. Oh,
Yes, I did 0 damage to that guy in 3 turns. Thank you, Mike.
No, you're fighting right here. So you're right here.
Yes.
Because that was you, right? And this here
Yes.
is David, right?
Yes.
So you have to run past this goblin to get this one down here, right? Is that which one are you going after? Sorry, let me see.
I'm going after the first one.
Oh, okay. So you're going after the one that was okay. I see. Yeah, it's weird. So on.
Remember my dead guts are all over his body.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah. Then let's roll for an attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then roll for some damage. Nice. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna do a nice little bit of damage to him, but what he does is as you sort of bash him with the rock, he reaches down and grabs Sing's like arm, rips it out of his body, and like slaps you across the face with Sing's now dismembered arm.
Okay. And I'm back down.
Well, I mean, you take 1 damage, but you only had 1. Yeah. You want to go ahead and roll, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I get knocked down. I don't get up again.
No, you don't get up again. That's that's it for you. All right. So we have a new goblin in play. Who's that? Ryan.
Yeah, several new goblins in play. It's probably me.
Yeah.
Where am I spawning out of?
Well, let's say you're coming out of the group of goblins. So we'll say you're here, relatively close to where you were before.
All right, I'm going to raise my old corpse.
All right. Yeah.
Or my corpse. I'm going to raise my brother's corpse. Yeah.
Yeah.
My cousin from a distance.
Do a roll for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come back to life.
So, now this is dumb. All right. So you raise your brother's corpse, and your brother will have all the same powers he had, but the problem here is that if he raises something else, he would die because he gives 5 HP to whatever he raises. So, anyways, but so yeah, you raise your brother -1 arm.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So but he like entrails spill out of his body, but it doesn't matter. He just rises up.
Can we still like control the arm like remotely?
Sure. You know what? Why not?
I mean, if somebody were to pick it up and it grabbed their throat and start choking them,
Yeah, and you got double sixes. I'll let you go ahead and take an additional turn, while raising your brother.
All right. Anything? Just an attack or?
Yeah.
So let's do Whoa! Where were those rolls earlier?
That's 1d6, sir. You still have to roll for an attack, so you're basically taking another turn.
Oh, that's what I was asking. I don't know if you need an action and then an attack.
Yeah.
I'll do one and we'll add those together. That's 8. So.
Okay. Yeah. And so who are you attacking?
I guess the closest guy to me, which is still the same goblin that just killed Davide Kataka.
Yeah. Okay. And so you attack along with the hand that he's holding, maybe.
Yeah, sure. That's fun.
Yeah. So you come in. So roll some damage and then add +1 to it. Okay. And that will kill this kobold. So how do you want to do it?
Exactly how I want it to happen. I remotely control the hand to grab onto the kobold's throat, and it just crawls its way down inside his throat and just chokes him out, and he dies. So,
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Stand for the win, right?
Yeah, he bites it. So yeah, 8 on that. But you're gonna lose the hand, right? So once he ingests the hand, it's gone. It's in his stomach. It's not going.
I got another hand.
Yeah. All right. Great Goblin-y. What are you up to?
I am going to do a. Can I do a prestidigitation as I punch?
What do you want to do?
I want to throw glitter and fucking confetti out of my fist when I punch somebody.
Okay. So you want to glitter bomb them in the face?
If I connect with them, I just want I want glitter and confetti to go everywhere.
All right. So yeah, I mean, roll for the attack and then roll for the prestidigitation. So you can roll for them separately.
All right. That was the attack.
Okay.
That's a prestidigitation. Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and roll damage.
What would the damage be for a goblin's attack? A D4?
It's on your. I think it's a D6. It's on your sheet.
It's a D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. So you're doing 4 damage as you punch this goblin in the face, but you end up glittering yourself.
Cool.
Yeah. So you glitter bomb yourself, and that's the orange one or the non-orange?
Oh,
one?
Definitely the orange one. Yeah, I'm punching the orange one.
So yeah, as you're punching the orange one, the other one who's right there beside you is going to take an attack on you, and so you're going to take 3 damage as it pokes at you with its spear, and then over to Butt Scratcher.
Right. So we're going to drop Butt Scratcher, and that one that still hit me back, we're going to grab my poison touch hands and hit him right in the face.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Nope. So yeah, you miss, and then he kobold karate kicks you in the abdomen, and when he does that, you're going to take 3 damage. But as he kicks you and you sort of stumble backwards, you notice that this other one that you had poisoned before drops dead.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah, he just falls. He's trying to take action and he just falls right over. And he's gone. So Bill and Ted.
I'm gonna look around at my handiwork. I've taken down 3 kobolds. I'm gonna high five myself and just walk into a tent. Job well done, Ted. Thanks. Job well done to you too, Bill. Let's go sniff farts.
Okay. Yeah, you wander off into the tent, and I mean,
You just hear
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So Alex, what's going on?
So I'm who's on first.
Okay.
Um,
So I feel like your first name is Who's on? Yeah,
Who's
Who's
on?
on?
Who's on?
Yeah,
who's on
Who's
first?
on?
And then brother of what's on second.
All right. What
Comes
is
in
that?
third.
What is Who's on doing?
He's running right over here. He's gonna turn around, bend over, and fart on that goblin.
Bend over. He's in the dugout.
Which one? The one that the Great Goblin is fighting, and the one that's hitting Great Goblin.
The one on the left.
So the orange one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, do a roll.
And that would be the gale effect.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Nice. Yeah. So roll some damage, and then we'll push them back for sure.
3, and then he gets pushed back.
Yeah. So which direction are you pushing him?
Let's see what arrows we do. I want him to go in. Won't let me.
Just click on the map in the general direction that you are wanting
That's
him to
right.
go. Okay. Come here, you.
Now let me see.
Ugh. I just want to grab this thing. There we go. All right. So yeah, you definitely knock him back a good ways with your fart gale. And then June, what you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna roll to res nut scratcher.
All right.
No.
Nah, yeah. So
No,
you raise Nut Scratcher for half a second, and then he just like falls back over. It seems like you failed, but it does take the 5 HP from you
That's fine.
when you do it. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. So Nut Scratcher, I'll give you the opportunity, the agency. What does Nut Scratcher say in the moment that he comes back and then dies again?
Scratch my nuts.
Lived as he died.
Yeah, and then he just dies again. Yeah. All right, Great Goblin. The orange goblin has been thrusted away.
Um,
And the one that's attacking you is still there.
I'm gonna attack the one that's no. You know what? I'm gonna touch the one that's attacking me, and I want to turn him yellow.
Okay, yeah, roll.
Yes.
You don't do that. You go to touch him, and he just bites down on your hand with his kobold teeth, and you take 4 damage as he latches on to your hand. Butt Scratcher, what are you doing?
We're going to scratch my butt really big,
Fingers.
and then we're going to hit the next guy.
Okay.
All right. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
And then roll your
poison
D4.
damage.
Yeah.
3, and then
Nice.
does 4 poison damage over time. Let's get that poison
Okay.
going.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you hit him, and you poison him, and it's very foul. And he takes a step away, and then he sort of like turns to tail whip you, for just a minimal amount of damage. 3 damage as he's sort of like trying to back away from you, and while he's doing that, so Danny, what's happening?
After a nice little fart session, I guess I'm gonna walk back out. Pick up the spear from the dead one closest to me.
Okay.
And huck it at the guy next to his dead friends.
Okay. All right. And he's just been knocked back, so you know what? I'll give you advantage because he's just been galed backwards as you've walked out.
8.
Okay. Yeah, and then roll some damage.
I break the spear in half and with each hand chuck one half at him. So 6
Cool.
damage.
Yeah, I mean he'll die. But you when you break the spear over your knee, you do irreparable damage to your leg. And you had just 1 HP, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, so it kills you. Do you want to do a saving throw?
Of course.
Yeah.
5. Perfect.
Nah,
Dead.
you so dead.
4-piece.
All right, so yeah, I mean your goblin heart was in your knee actually. Weird.
That's that conjoined twin shit.
Yeah. Who's on?
So I'm gonna, rotate just slightly in front of the other goblin on the right.
Yeah. Go for it. No, so you actually propel yourself instead, and you propel your head straight into a rock on the ground. Yep. And so you go flying this way, hit your head on a rock, and you roll damage on yourself.
Okay.
Oh, look there, 1 damage. Yeah. So and then so what is June doing?
I don't have enough to res anybody. I've got me and my buddy. Yeah, when you said earlier that my the Jing Sun could have full abilities. What do you mean by that?
So he can also animate dead, but he only has 5 HP. So if he animates dead, then he just dies.
And in attacking is just a +1, so that's it.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna attack. I don't know what's close to. I guess this guy. I don't know if I'm pinging right. Am I pinging right? That guy?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I guess that's the closest guy to me, right?
Yep.
And then
He's clamped down. He's got his face clamped down on Goblin-y. Oh, hold on. So he's clamped down on Goblin-y. So I'll give you advantage because he's kind of grappled. So you can roll again.
Okay.
And that's better, right? Okay. So yeah. And then roll an attack.
And this would be just 1d6.
D6 plus 1.
Bingo.
Okay, nice. Yeah. So you attack him. He's not looking too good now. How do you attack him?
So I send in the shadow puppet first, just in case anything bad goes wrong.
Yeah.
So the shadow puppet hits him for 1 damage, and then I come in and crack him.
Okay. So when you attack him, he releases Goblin-y, and does manage to sort of like get a quick punch off on your familiar when he comes in, and your familiar is going to take 4 damage as he sort of punches at him. So, Goblin-y though, what are you doing?
Seeing as how he's hit, do I get advantage on him if I attack him?
Sure.
Sweet. I
Yeah,
want to
sure.
do that.
Full attention on me.
Yeah, that's happening.
Okay. All right.
Do I get to roll twice for that or no?
No, but you're gonna kill him. So
Yes.
yeah. How do you want to do it?
I say, prestidigis this, bitch, and I just punch him.
Okay. All right.
Catchphrase.
Yeah, and then you knock him out, and he's dead. And then there only the one kobold left over with Butt Scratcher. What are you doing?
Whose turn is it?
Butt Scratcher.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So that last kobold's there. We're going to grab his head and try to shove it into my butt. So we're going to do a woo. So
Yeah.
But the butt chokehold. Yeah.
6,
Yeah, I would-
7.
Okay, yeah, and then roll some damage.
4.
Yeah, and then he also takes 3 damage for the poison, and so that collectively will all kill him.
Yes!
in sort of one move.
Damn.
But I will posit you do get a prolapsed rectum, because I mean a couple of sets pretty big compared to a goblin's butthole.
What if I already had a prolapse rectum?
Maybe. So three damage. Three rectal damage.
Joke's on you. Just shoved it back in. Thanks.
In the killing of him. So yeah, and that sort of kills off all of the kobolds that have attacked your camp.
Hey, you guys want to know how goblins all have red eyes? Smell my fart.
So
If any of y'all
no.
happens to look over, Jesus. If any of y'all happens to look over top of one of the dead kobolds, there's just a blood red goblin with a high-necked cape and nothing else, just sucking on his arm.
So yeah, but they all die, and then you're sort of just like left with I don't know. Did everyone die once?
Yes, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, so five less goblins. So now your troop of 20 is now down to 15. So, does anyone? I mean, are you guys gonna loot the kobolds? Or?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's roll for finding.
Quick question: How long does my undead last?
We'll say indefinitely, or until you, or you can release it and regain whatever HP it has left back.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we did a full reheal for the next combat, would it reheal too? So,
No.
So if we do a full new combat, it's gone and I have full health.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you release it, then you can gain your health back.
As I'm sucking on the goblin, I'm just rifling through his pockets, and I got an 8.
Okay. The kobold.
Oh yeah, kobold or goblin, doesn't matter. I'm sucking on anything.
Ooh, I found a 10 of the goblin whose head was up my butt.
Okay. All right.
You could
So,
feel what was in his pockets.
Yeah. Let's see.
I got nothing.
Hemo, is you're rifling through the pockets. You find some lizard jerky, and a couple of copper, and a carving of what looks like a female kobold, like fully atomically correct.
Ew.
I just slide that into my butt.
And then for nut scratcher, butt scratcher.
Mm-hmm.
You find sort of a piece of cloth, and it has like a crude map on it, and on the map it shows like your goblin encampment. It shows the Ratman city. It has a little picture of like a rat beside it, and then it also shows what you can guess is probably the kobold encampment.
All right. I should look. That's all I can say.
It looks like a map. Does anyone know how to read?
Looks like a map.
I scream, I do, and then maybe if my
I
dice
fart
rolls,
on the
hey, I
map.
kind of do.
Yeah, you kind of know how to read a map. And as soon as you look at the map, you realize you've been going the wrong direction for sure.
What
Why did we let
direction
Zorro-
of the are we going?
Guide us.
So you were heading south, and you should have been going north.
Okay, I point northwest. Not quite right.
Yeah.
I say it's this way.
Aha! I throw my
Oh.
cape over my face and begin what looks like gliding, but it's really just me shuffling my feet in that direction.
Yeah. All right. So do you and then so anything that your goblins, I guess, had, you could loot if they were wearing something, or I mean, obviously they wouldn't have like any money or anything like that. But
Vampires don't wear
Yeah,
pants.
they have armor, no weapons.
so, all right.
Might as well
I
take
just
this
walk
frying
off.
pan.
I put on the kobold's pair of pants with the hole in it for the tail, just so
Yeah.
my butt scratching is now easy access.
Yes, absolutely. All right, cool. So yeah, you guys start heading north, I presume. Northwest.
Yeah.
As we're going, I grandly introduce myself as Hemo the Goblin. Self-proclaimed vampire.
Do
I'm gonna
any of the
try-
rest of you know what a vampire is?
No. Oh, okay. I rolled to make a paper flower pop up in my hand to give to him.
Okay.
I pick up the flower. I prestidigitation another flower for him, and then I eat his flower.
I also eat your flower.
We are now best friends for life, however short that may be.
You might be married.
That's how baby goblins are made.
Did we just become best friends?
I do believe I am pregnant.
Roll for pregnancy.
Oh my god.
Don't do it.
A 9.
Yes.
God.
Yeah, you're pregnant. It's probably not goblinese, but like you think it is. Yeah, because you probably don't know how reproduction actually works. So you don't even know you're a girl.
Yes. Vampires have no gender. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah blah blah. I don't say that. So yeah. So you guys wander around for a couple of days. Actually, you get lost a little bit before you kind of like arrive at the place you're supposed to be. But eventually you arrive on the outskirts of what was once like a human / elf dwarf type town, but has now been abandoned and reclaimed by the Ratman horde. And so when on the outskirts, you sort of like can see into town, and sort of the scene that you see is like this.
Are there that many
Take
ratmen
over?
there? So there's like thousands of ratmen there.
Yeah, I
Just
mean
like
you were sent as a scouting party. Don't forget.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's time to die.
I agree. I'm gonna roll for prestidigitation.
You're a scouting party.
And I fucked that up really bad. So what I wanted to do was conjure a giant dick in the middle of this group.
Of your group or the Ratman group?
So choose what you want with it, Michael.
Where,
The rat group.
yeah, okay.
I wanted to put it right there.
Yeah. Instead, you create a giant penis that kind of points like an arrow directly above your heads in where you are. Like
Sweet.
here they are with a penis.
Do the ratmen worship it?
And no, that's so a lot of Ratmen turn around and you
I'm
see
so
all their
stupid.
beady
I don't
eyes
realize where it went.
staring at you, and then the Ratman horde just starts running in your direction. What does everyone do?
How do they know?
I'm also going to cast prestidigitation. With a 6, I try to conjure a giant rat with a penis.
No, you just create a second large penis that also points right at where you are.
I go to high five the great Goblini.
I also high five.
Yeah, and there's a very like hundreds of Ratmen are running to where you guys are.
Butt
currently.
Scratcher is running away, leaking fluids.
Yeah.
Also running away.
Yeah.
I yell, stand still, they can't see you.
I immediately stop. Best friends for life.
I am turning, pointing my butt at them, and then launching myself away with Gust or Gale.
Yeah. So roll for that. Let's go ahead and roll for that.
Does not work.
Yeah, you just kind of blow yourself straight up into the air and then you fall back down.
Through the
And
penis.
you take 1 damage as you fall to the ground. Butt Scratcher, you said you were running away.
Oh yeah.
Let's roll to see if you're quick.
Hell yes.
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna necessarily get caught, but you start running away. Goblini and Hemo. Let's roll a stealth roll. So I mean, just it's still flat. So roll 2d6 for standing still. Let's see how well that works.
An 8. I strike a pose and hold still.
Yeah. So and while they're doing that, what is Jung doing?
Are we back at full health, or are we?
Yeah. Sure. We'll pause it. I mean, it took a couple of days. So
All right, so my conjure's gone. It's just me, and I'm at full health. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Goonies never say die. Except for this time.
what are you trying to do? What is even your?
I charge straight up the gut. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hit the first guy I see.
Yeah. You definitely hit 1 rat in the face. Go ahead and roll damage for that 1 rat.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's not good. All right.
Walk in with my goblin punch. Skippity patch.
So the great Goblini, you take 14 damage. Which is actually pretty
Not
generous.
dead yet.
It's pretty generous, honestly. Because you're attacking. I mean, you're surrounded, right? So there, as many of them can is attacking you at once. And then let me get. So Hemo only one notices you as they're running by, and that one attacks you for 2. Let me get who's on to
Yep.
roll for defense as a crowd surrounds you. They all miss you. Somehow you are dodging every spear that is around you currently, or not spear, but like, you're like matrixing that business. And then Emo. Is that everybody? Yeah, but Scratcher is like,
I'm gone, baby.
yeah, gone. Yeah, Butt Scratcher is gone. So we'll come back to Hemo. What are you doing?
You do not want to do that, and I'm gonna try to press the digitation that I look like the ratkin's mortal enemy, the catkin.
Wouldn't they attack their mortal enemy?
I'm a goblin.
I mean, wouldn't it be smarter? Anyways, go ahead.
Why are you bringing smart into goblin?
You're right. No, I thought about what I said.
With a 6.
Cool.
I look like Garfield.
Yeah, you take 19 damage as Ratmen attack you.
And immediately die.
Yeah. So do you want to roll your
No.
your death roll? No. Okay. Cool.
I'm too proud to come back. I already came back once.
Yeah. So June, what are you doing? What's June doing?
Oh, well, there's a lot of dead things around me now, isn't there?
There are.
I'm gonna try to reanimate somebody. I don't know.
Okay.
Who are my options? Everyone's dead, right?
No, well, actually, only Hemo is dead right now. Actually, so
Only Hilo.
I mean, there's probably a lot of dead animal carcasses around too, like cats and dogs
Okay.
and whatever.
No, I'll do Hemo. Let's go.
All right, roll for it. This means something a little more battle-y.
Oh, you don't have.
All right, yeah, you'll raise him, but you also sort of suffer an attack while that's happening during your conjuring. So we'll do this. You take 4 damage as you're conjuring Hemo. So,
Alright.
Great Goblini, you've got one health
I
left,
do.
but you are fully surrounded by Ratman. What do you do?
I'm gonna conjure an illusion to make myself look like one of these rat bastards.
Okay.
Yes.
No, you don't. That'll be 28 damage to you, sir.
Yes, I'm
you-
still alive.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna roll for this life.
Okay, do it.
Fuck.
Nah, you were eviscerated.
Great Goblini is dead.
Yeah. So Butt Scratcher, you're running. A number of other goblins are running beside you. You're all just sort of like, hightailing it away from the Ratman. Do you look back, or do you just keep looking at it?
We're gone.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then can you go back to who's on?
I'm going to try my great fart escape again.
Okay.
Let's see.
Nah, you go to fart escape. One of the Ratmen pins you to the ground with his spear, and then a horde of them sort of attack you all at once. And come on now, 20 damage to you. Yeah. Do you want to roll the death roll?
I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead for sure. And then Jung.
You know what I'm doing. Who's
What
on?
are you doing?
Come back to life!
Who? Who? How much HP do you even have? No.
Like 7.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I mean, you're trying to cast, but once again, you're surrounded, right? And so you just get pummeled, 20 damage as 6 Ratmen just all at once
Right.
lay into you, and that that's it. Right?
Hey, I bought time, right? I bought time. I had to have. That took 40 people to kill me and 3 undead. Let's go.
But Butt Scratcher, along with what's left of the goblin, we'll posit that in fact there are only 5 goblins left. Butt Scratcher and the 4 of your new goblins make it out of the Ratman scenario alive. You guys head back to report as you were instructed to do so, so you get back into the Goblin Cavern, as you're walking in, you see Snotclaw is up on his perch, directing goblins, telling them what to do, he sees you come in, he doesn't really know one goblin from the next. There's so many of you, so he doesn't know who you are or why you're here. But like, you show back up. So do you go make your report?
Yes.
Yes.
I walk up to him and I start miming because my goblin is a mute.
Okay. Yeah.
It's an albino goblin with black stripes, a red handkerchief around its neck, and a tattered flat cap on top of it.
Yeah. He just looks at you and then looks at the other goblins. He says, "What do you want?"
I just start doing the invisible wall.
He puts his hand out and just slowly moves you to the side. And he looks at it and he says, "What do you want? I'm a busy goblin."
I activate my mimicry, and as soon as he starts doing that, I do the same, so we both slide sideways.
He says, "What is this tomfoolery? If you've got nothing to say or give me, then leave."
I just walk away.
Well, the entire town is filled with rats.
Oh, the Ratman village. Oh, good.
Oh,
So you're the goblins I sent. I thought you'd all just died.
There's only
He's
like
just
5 of
pointing
us
the
left.
direction of the city.
How many did I send in the first place?
What I'm telling
How many
You
is
can't
that?
count, bro.
you. That's all I have.
Is 20 more? Is 20 more than 5?
Gosh.
Sometimes. Depends
Cool.
on how many drinks you've had.
So, we don't have enough. That's a lot.
Oh, so what you're saying is that we need to bolster our forces.
We need to be smarter. Not stronger.
No, you don't have to be smarter. You just have to have more, right?
More
Just
smart.
being smarter.
You
I
just
tell
see me
what,
vehemently
you know what?
nodding behind him.
Big brain.
Same.
You know what? I have a plan. All right,
You
and
have a plan?
you know what? You goblins are just the right bunch to deliver that plan.
What's the plan?
Did you say
Well-
punch?
Huh? What is he
We're
saying?
going to the city?
Why is he wearing a red shirt?
Punch or bunch?
Bunch,
Oh,
bunch.
with a B.
With what's a B?
I look
said
visibly
posse.
I look visibly frightened at the word "bee" and start swatting the air.
What's
Did
the
that goblin
plan?
get hit on the head when you were gone?
I gotta take a shit.
Well, you can go anywhere. No one's stopping you. So we're live on the air. Anyways, so he's like, listen, all right. So here's what we need. We need mighty steeds to carry us into battle.
A
He says,
horse?
I get on all fours.
He said, no, get up, son, get up. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. You boys are gonna go out into the wild. You're gonna get some warg pups. And we're gonna raise those warg pups to be our mighty steeds.
Could we
So
not
all you gotta
on
do-
horses?
The wargs, they're like dogs that you ride. Wargs.
Like Paw Patrol?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't patrol paws. Anyways, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go deep into warg territory and you're gonna raid their den and steal the pups.
Doesn't that seem dangerous?
Raid the dead wargs.
Not dead ones.
Well,
You're just gonna,
like you said,
now listen closely. You're not gonna want to fight the wargs. They'll kill you because they're wild beasts. What?
We want to fight the wargs.
No, you don't
Yeah,
want to
kill
fight.
the
You
wargs.
don't want to fight the wargs. They'll kill you.
Kill
They're
the wargs.
wild beasts. But if you
Yes,
get the
kill the
pups,
wild
raid
beasts.
the warg?
if you get the pups, you can raise the pups,
We can eat
and
them.
then we can ride them into battle
You
against
want
the
us
rat
to
men.
steal puppies. So we're gonna steal puppies to kill the rat men.
Yes, that
We
is the
gonna-
plan.
we gonna make coats out of them?
No, we're gonna ride them.
Right?
If we make coats, we
Right,
need at
Coach?
least 100.
Right?
maybe
I
even
start
101.
riding a fake horse.
No, boys, we're not wearing we're not wearing them. We're riding them.
While they're
I
I
pull
get
out
on
a
all fours
large
again.
I pull out a large fake pencil.
Oh, riding them like a horse.
Yes, like them humans do. The horse is too big for goblins.
We're active ponies.
What's a pony?
where's,
A small
where's
horse.
the were
Oh, my
rabbits?
gosh.
Listen, I don't
Rabbits
like you
is
using
bad,
the smarts
man.
with me,
You
boy.
ever
All
seen a
right,
fast rabbit?
I'm smart enough. I speak common.
I
I
don't
can
look.
do business.
Don't be using your brain. All right, I tell you to do something, and you go do it. That's how goblin hierarchy works. Just like the hobgoblins tell me to do something, and I do it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, if we all attack you right now,
If you attack me, then you have to deal with the hobgoblins.
what's so bad with the hobgoblins? What are they, corporate?
Listen, I deal with the hobgoblins so you don't have to. You know what that means? That means I haven't sat in 5 years, son. I can't sit.
What?
Why?
We're not talking about your malfunctions.
I can't sit because what the hobgoblins that require of me. Okay?
I can't sit right now either.
I
You
believe
can't
Y'all
sit
just
for a
got
whole nother
caught up
reason
in
I
too much
suspect.
heat.
So, anyways, you prove yourself worthy. Maybe one day you can have my job.
What kind of job?
The job of dealing with the
Beat
hobgoblins
job?
and giving the orders.
Is your job the boss job? The beat job?
Look at here. I made it back alive from 7 missions. Okay? That's the most missions of any goblin in this place. That's why I'm in charge.
How many is that?
I'm not sure, but I'm told it's 7.
1, 2, 3, 4,
That many.
5. I can count
2
to
minus 1.
Look, we're not here to debate what numbers mean, okay? Just know the 7's a big number, okay?
What number?
It's a big one.
Okay.
Your mom's
it's
a big one.
my mom's probably your mom, okay? So
Oh,
you just insulting yourself, smart pants. So, anyways, you go to you know what? You can rally up a few other goblins if you want to, but this is your job. You do it. And you come back with those pups.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. Pups. You
And
want dogs? We'll give you dogs.
Eat the pups.
Prime pups, steel pups, train pups, give you pups.
Yes. That is. Look, that one gets it. All right. He's gonna last a long time. I can tell that red shirt. That means he's probably gonna live a while.
He should be blue. Blue shirts are better.
You should all wear red shirts.
It's too much work.
I just point at my red
I'm gonna roll
handkerchief.
on a random pup comes and attacks me right now. Yeah, I might die.
You just slip and fall off the edge, and you land on a spike. It impales you. Do you
Your
want to die right
smartest
now?
goblin just died. Thanks for the compliment.
He says, "Wow, well, who could have saw that coming? That's a mighty smart shirt. Somebody go grab that shirt and put it on."
I pull the shirt off of him, look at it, wave it, wag my nose, and throw it to the side.
He says, "No, that's a good look. You can't even see the blood on that."
I pick it up and give it to him.
No. I got this amulet. This is my boss amulet right here. My subordinates brought it to me.
And now they brought you the red shirt of great renown.
No. That red shirt's definitely infantry for. So that's not me.
I just set it down.
All right. Anyways, we done talked long enough. Now get.
All right, I turn around and just jump off the ledge.
You do what?
Turn around, jump off the ledge.
Okay. I mean, roll acrobatics.
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. You twist your ankle a little bit, maybe.
Nice.
So, anyways, yeah, you guys head off into the wild to go find some wargs, and I think we'll probably because there's like 15 minutes left, right, before we call it night, anyways. So,
Yep.
The next time we do a goblin game, it'll be the quest for warg pups. So,
Okay.
Man.
Yeah.
I like it.
So many dead goblins.
yeah,
As it should be.
yes, as it should be. They are fodder. So, thanks, stream. We got a comment. Cheap views on streambo.com. Remove the space and then some code where they're probably going to try and steal my money and my identity.
Yep.
So probably don't go there.
Definitely
Yeah.
should go there. Yes.
Yeah. If I were a goblin, I would.
Yes.
For sure. So.
I'm already clicking on it.
So, anyways, that'll be all for our stream tonight. So, thank anyone for watching. We'll catch you next time, hopefully on the main campaign. But if not, we'll do more goblin stuff.
Thanks for the invite. That was fun.